Hello, hello, hello. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Hope Crew family. It's Dina. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you've had a happy day, a safe day. You're taking care of yourself because you're worth it. And so I just want to say that before I say anything else. Now, sorry about the camera again. Now, this one's going very slowly. Seeing trails. Fear less, love more. Remember those? Okay, so what I've decided to do today is a lot of people on YouTube are searching for organizing suggestions and planners and ways to organize their mornings, their days, their afternoons. And so I wanted to share with you my system that has been working for me now for quite a while. And I'm very happy with it. And I'm not an easy person to create a good workable system for. And so what I will do is I'll show you, I just make it on notebook paper. I encourage you to do the same thing. One day I probably will break down and try to make it and offer it for sale, and that may be one of the products that I try to offer. We'll see what happens. But for now, what you should know is that my particular challenges are all food related. Well, not all, if only, right? But they are generally mostly food related. And that crosses over, I don't sleep well if I don't eat right, or if I eat too much late or something like that. I have particular sensitivities. I'm a highly sensitive person to energy, to sugar, sound, light, um, energy, all kinds of things. And so for me, my priorities have always been my basic needs. I need to make sure, and if you grew up in an abusive house or in a neglectful household, you're probably having some of those same problems, just reminding yourself to get your basic needs met, to make sure you eat right every day, and to make sure you've gotten enough sleep and maybe water, who knows, whatever else you're struggling with. Because, if you are coming from a background like that, you probably had to grow up very fast. You may have been taking care of others in your family. You didn't have time to take care for yourself if you had a similar experience to mine. And so, with that in mind, my planner, my calendar to do list planner, is very oriented around basic needs. And so, what you have is at the very top, you have the day and the date. And then over here on the right, you have things that have to be done that day. These are things that are done at specific times of your day. So if you have to call somebody, if you have an appointment with somebody, if there is somebody you are going to keep waiting, you put that here and you circle it and you remind yourself that's your priority because you're going to keep somebody waiting if you do that. Now you'll see on this side, I've got toilet. And that is because, right, it's the first thing that normally happens in the mornings for me. It might not be for you. But for me, it's the first thing normally in the mornings. And so I try to put my time here. If you have seen one of my first videos where I was introducing myself, or one of those where I was trying to say keep going, you'll see I can spend up to 3 or more hours in the toilet on any given day if I have had a bad eating experience combined with stress, or if I've really not taken care of myself for a few days, and or if I've bought something at the store. You know, you can buy some kind of chip or something and not know that you're allergic. I can buy it and not know I'm allergic to some weird ingredient that's in it. And then if I eat just, 2 or 3 too many chips, it might just be the difference in 1 or 2 or 3 chips. And then I will have such bad gas I won't be able to move for 3 or 4 days. And so this is a serious thing for me, and it might be for some of you as well. So for me, the toilet is right up front, and the experience of having it Now on the bottom, this is what I have eaten. And this is going to be every single item that I have eaten will be listed out here on a day. This is an old habit from when I used to diet and I was losing weight. I've dieted a couple of different times, maybe 3 or 4, about just losing, 15, 20 pounds, something like that. And so I'm an avid calorie counter if I'm trying to lose weight or trying to watch my weight. And so I'm still trying to watch what I eat now because now I find out I have a lot of other food sensitivities and what have you. So the nice thing about this system, this nice just blank notebook paper, is that you can write the foods down along the margin. And then if you are counting calories or you're doing any other food stuff, you have room here to write on out the things that are about your food, because this bottom part of the page is sort of your food and your sleep. And so then on the other side, you'll see about the sleep, and you'll see about how well you slept, what time you woke up, if something woke you up in the night. Sometimes I'll put on my toilet that I had to pee, at 3 in the morning or something. And the older I get, the less I'm going to worry about recording that. But for me right now, it's still an issue because if I see I'm drinking a lot of water, but I'm drinking it very late, well, I'm going to be up a few times in the night, right? And so, consequences, something about learning the consequences of these basic things that you're doing to yourself. In the military, they have an old expression, GIGO, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. So if you are putting garbage into your body, you cannot expect to get anything positive out. And I want to be doing some roller skating soon. I want to be doing some more physical activity again. And so it's very important to just keep up with these. So now, once you have these things in place, these little boxes you sort of have already drawn up. And this is what you do for every day. You just make a little box and say sleep. Make a little box and say food. Make your contact up here. Circle it if you have one. Your appointments. Learning my German. Okay, your toilet. When did you go and how did it go for you? Now you'll see you have the whole rest of this page to fill up with everything else that you need to do. And so as this plays out, here's sort of how it looks. So this is sort of one of my days. And so you can see this is a day I was doing some role play. It's a Saturday. I do role play in Second Life on Saturdays, where I play a member of a Star Trek team. And so that's a lot of fun. So I have that written down here because that was my big thing and it's circled. Laundry, I have, do it, do it. Clean up the kitchen. I have a little thing here that says M did the kitchen. That's my husband. So he did that. I can say that I need video software. So I made the video. There's my toilet. Make first video is up here in that contact and appointment space. There's when I woke up in the night, and it was not so very good that night. Here's a list of everything that I ate, sort of when I ate it. I can see that I was eating lunch very late. And then I have my notes around it, right? And so as you do that, when you have a book of these together, what you're going to do is start working into the future. You can take these things that where's one? I don't see it. The things that you put pages together with, page organizer, page gatherers, I don't know, whatever they are. Okay, and so you can start doing that. And so then you'll have a bunch of pages where you're going out into the future. So here, I'm looking to try to go to the grocery store on that day. I'm calling my cousin on that day, trying to. You see, this is Monday, so I'm looking ahead. I'm going to drop a new poetry challenge on Monday night. Going to call my cousin. Going to Kaufland maybe if we need something from Kaufland. And so this is what's happening tomorrow. And so I don't have a lot of things stacked up right now. There are other things that I want to do. And as I identify those, I will write them in, probably once I decide I don't need to go out to the store. And so you'll see that as this runs out, this is sort of how it plans out for the day. And so I haven't checked all these things off, but this was my day today. You can see I just have the big jobs listed, and so take out trash, did that. We talked to my husband's brother, things that I've eaten today. I've got a place to make my notes if I have a project until I have a place to write them someplace else. And so this system has really worked quite well for me. So if you're looking for a way to organize your days, you might try to do this, because what you find is that when you have the jobs already there that you know you might be thinking about trying to get done, you might look ahead and see if there's a job that you've put on a day ahead. Maybe you could get it done today instead. And so once you start sort of over planning, I'm not a person that needs to get everything marked off of a box. I'm not like that because life often interferes with my plans. So I'm fine just saying, nope, didn't get that done today. Move it on over into tomorrow or the day after that. And if you're like me, maybe my system could work for you as well. So that's as much as I need to say about that. I hope it was helpful to someone. If you're in my position for any kind of reason, you might take bits of it and make your own system up. So what I would like to do is I would like to challenge my Hope Crew family, and I'd like to find out, how do you organize your day? What do you do? How do you schedule when you're going to do videos, or when you're going to go do shopping, or when you're going for your job, or how do you get through? How do you make your contacts with people, and what do you do to get through your days, and how do you organize? So I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow night when I'm going to drop that new poetry challenge for the week. And I hope you're having a good week. Take care of yourself and have peace and be free.